The way I was feeling was emptiness. I wasn't happy about myself. Whereas when I started making the changes, when I was like, there's nothing wrong in having new habits. There's nothing wrong in wanting to change profession, taking a new business on, taking a new challenge on. The changes, it's what shows you growth. It's what shows you that you can actually do something, you can achieve something. It's wired in us that we go after desire and a desire and another one. So after a goal and another goal, you reach one, you set a new one. I think it can be healthy when those goals are actually, constructive for you, and it becomes unhealthy when there's toxicity, when you're not enjoying your life, when you're just like goal oriented. But this is to say that I don't think I can ever be someone feels that can feel comfortable in not seeking changes. I've changed my environment. Sometimes you are in a position where you have to understand if your environment is good for the person that you would like to be. When it comes to internal, I worked so much on my habits, on my routine, from what I've shared before, eating unhealthy to eating healthy. The first thing that everyone should understand is that when you want to change, for example, internally, it's always going to be something external that's going to change as well. Like the external change has to match the internal. They're never are related, they're never separated. I'll give you my own example. The internal change that I had to make was to have more discipline. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I can never say this word. And boy, I had to have new habits. One of the ones that I can remember was just choosing the right people around me. Because how can you install and be consistent and be disciplined when you always have people around you pulling you to something else, pulling you to their side? Oh, let's do that. Let's go out. Let's have fun. Again, I'm not saying it's easy, but this is how I matched the internal change. So for anything you set for yourself, just make sure it's internal and external too.